Did you know that more than 30% of adults over 60 have narrowing in the arteries of their legs and never realize it? The first warning signs are often ignored. Heavy legs, tingling feet, a burning sensation when walking, or a need to rest after only a few steps. Many people think it is simply old age, but these are often early symptoms of peripheral artery disease, a silent condition that can slowly restrict blood flow and limit mobility. Imagine for a moment that your legs, the very foundation of your independence, are not getting enough oxygen. That constant fatigue after a short walk, or the coldness in your toes, may not just be tiredness. It could be your body pleading for better circulation. This is why so many older adults lose mobility not from weakness, but from clogged arteries that could have been supported with simple, consistent habits. Here's the surprising part. In Japan, where people live longer and stay active well into their 80s and 90s, the rate of severe leg artery blockage is significantly lower. It's not because of expensive treatments or fancy equipment. It's because of small daily habits rooted in centuries of observation and balance, what we might call hidden wisdom. One of those habits involves a simple drink, made from natural ingredients, that many Japanese elders swear by to keep their circulation strong. This Japanese trick isn't a miracle potion or secret supplement. It's part of a broader philosophy of health. Support the body gently, consistently, and from the inside out. By choosing the right combination of natural elements, you can stimulate blood flow, help clear minor blockages, and restore energy to your legs, without harsh chemicals or complicated routines. The story of this drink begins in small coastal villages where older residents still walk daily to the market, tend their gardens, and climb hills with ease. They begin their mornings with a warm, soothing beverage believed to wake up the blood vessels and soften the flow through the legs. What's remarkable is that modern research has started to confirm what tradition already knew. Some ingredients used in these drinks contain compounds that may support vascular flexibility and help reduce inflammation in arteries. Today, you're going to discover exactly what this drink is, why it works, and how you can prepare it yourself. But before revealing it, it's important to understand what really causes leg arteries to clog in the first place, and why so many people around the world overlook this hidden threat. So, as you listen, think about your own daily habits, how long you sit, what you drink, and how your legs feel at the end of the day. Because in the next few minutes, we're going to uncover the truth about what's happening inside those arteries and why the Japanese approach to circulation might be the key to staying active, strong, and independent after 60. To understand why this Japanese habit works so well, we first need to uncover what truly happens inside your legs as you age. The arteries that carry oxygen and nutrients to your muscles are like flexible tubes. When you're young, they expand and contract easily with every heartbeat. But as the years pass, those arteries begin to stiffen. Tiny deposits of fat and calcium start to cling to the inner walls, narrowing the passageway. This process is called peripheral artery disease, or PAD, and it's one of the most underestimated conditions in older adults. The problem is that PAD rarely announces itself loudly. It begins with mild symptoms, slight cramps while walking, cold feet at night, or small wounds that take too long to heal. Many older people think these are harmless signs of aging and never seek help. Over time, however, restricted blood flow limits oxygen to the legs, making every step harder. What could have been managed early with healthy habits turns into a painful, chronic struggle. Here's the irony. Most people are very aware of heart blockages, but they never think about the arteries in their legs. Doctors call this the forgotten circulation. Yet these arteries are crucial. They pump blood down to your calves, feet, and toes, carrying the same lifeline that keeps your heart beating. If they narrow, your legs suffer, your balance weakens, and even simple walks can feel exhausting. Now contrast that with the Japanese lifestyle. In Japan, even seniors in their 70s and 80s continue to walk to the market, take public transportation, and participate in community exercises. They are not free from arterial aging, but they seem to delay its effects through a lifestyle rich in movement, modest eating, and simple daily rituals. A 2023 study published by the National Center for Geriatrics and Gerontology in Japan found that older adults who drank certain traditional teas and engaged in light daily activity had significantly better blood flow in their lower limbs compared to sedentary peers. There's also a cultural difference in how the Japanese perceive the body. Instead of waiting for disease to appear, they act to maintain harmony and flow, what they call kai, or life energy. While Western medicine often focuses on fixing blockages after they happen, Japanese traditions emphasize preventing them in the first place. This balance between ancient philosophy and modern science is what makes their methods so powerful. Think about that contrast. While many Western seniors rely solely on medication after symptoms appear, Japanese elders work quietly, every day, to protect their circulation before problems start. This is the foundation behind the drink you're about to learn, the idea that prevention begins with gentle, consistent action. And now that you understand the real danger of hidden artery blockages and the mindset that keeps Japanese seniors moving freely, it's time to uncover the simple drink they use each morning to keep the blood flowing naturally through their legs. Let's begin with the drink itself, the heart of this Japanese method for keeping leg arteries clear. Each morning, many older adults in Japan start their day with a warm cup of what they call shogayu, a simple blend of grated fresh ginger, warm water, and a few drops of honey or lemon. It's not a medicine. It's not even considered a supplement. It's a ritual, practiced for centuries, believed to wake the blood and soften the vessels. Modern science now offers an explanation for why it works. Ginger, the main ingredient, contains natural compounds called gingerols and shogaols. These have been shown in numerous studies to help relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation in arterial walls. In older adults, this can mean smoother blood flow to the legs and feet, less stiffness, and reduced risk of clots. Honey and lemon add a touch of flavor, but they also contribute mild antioxidant and cleansing effects. The combination is gentle, warming, and surprisingly effective when used daily. At first glance, it seems almost too simple. After all, how could a warm drink made of ingredients found in any kitchen help unclog arteries? But this is where the wisdom of Japanese longevity stands out. The goal isn't to perform a dramatic detox or chase a quick fix. It's to create daily consistency that supports the body's natural ability to heal and regulate itself. Over time, that consistency adds up. Picture an older man in Kyoto, rising with the sun. He pours warm water into a small ceramic cup, grates a piece of fresh ginger root, stirs it in, and takes slow sips while looking out at his garden. That small act, repeated every day, stimulates his blood flow, raises his body temperature slightly, and prepares his circulatory system for the gentle activity that follows. It's not just a drink. It's a signal to the body that movement and life are beginning again for the day. Researchers from the University of Tsukuba found in a 2022 study that ginger tea improved peripheral circulation in participants after just 4 weeks of daily use. Blood flow to the lower extremities increased measurably, and subjects reported less fatigue and coldness in their legs. The results mirrored what Japanese elders have known intuitively for generations. So the Japanese trick to unclog leg arteries after 60 isn't about extreme treatments. It's about small, repeatable habits that protect your blood vessels day after day. Warm water and ginger, taken every morning before breakfast, may gently help your arteries stay flexible and your blood flow freely. Now that you know the drink and why it works, let's go a step further. The Japanese don't stop there. They combine this morning ritual with one more simple habit that multiplies its benefits and keeps the legs strong and free. The story of this simple ginger drink is more than a tale of tradition. It's a lesson in how science and culture meet. In Japan, daily habits are rarely random. Every small act is designed to create balance, whether it's the temperature of the food, the timing of meals, or even the position of the body while sitting. When researchers began studying these customs, they found something remarkable. What many Japanese elders do instinctively aligns perfectly with modern medical recommendations for vascular health. Let's look at the evidence. A study from Kyoto Prefectural University in 2023 examined over 200 adults aged 60 and older who consume ginger tea or similar warm infusions daily. Compared to those who didn't, Regular drinkers had better blood viscosity, meaning their blood flowed more easily through the vessels. Ultrasound imaging showed less stiffness in the arteries of the calves and fewer microclots, tiny obstructions that over time can limit circulation. The participants also reported something simple but powerful. Their legs felt lighter, warmer, and stronger. There's a physiological reason for that. Warm liquids help dilate blood vessels temporarily, increasing the flow of oxygen and nutrients to muscles. Ginger's active compounds amplify that effect by relaxing the smooth muscles lining the arteries, improving flexibility and reducing inflammation. For someone over 60 whose vessels naturally lose elasticity, this can make a real difference. It's like gently oiling the hinges of a door that has started to creak. What makes this story even more fascinating is how deeply it's woven into Japanese culture. Centuries ago, samurai healers recommended ginger infusions to unblock the energy in tired legs after long journeys. Farmers in northern Japan used it to keep circulation active during cold winters. Today, older citizens still sip it before morning walks or stretching sessions, passing the practice quietly from generation to generation. It's not a trend, it's a piece of lived heritage. But the lesson here isn't only about ginger, it's about consistency and respect for the body's rhythm. Western medicine often seeks strong interventions, pills, procedures, fast results, while Japanese wisdom relies on small, daily actions that build resilience over time. The science supports this idea. Maintaining steady circulation through light warmth, hydration, and anti-inflammatory foods can significantly reduce the risk of arterial blockage. Think of your arteries as rivers. If the water flows smoothly, it carries away waste and keeps the channel open. But if the current slows, debris settles, narrowing the passage. This drink, taken each morning, helps keep that flow alive, gently, naturally, without strain. Now that you understand both the cultural roots and the scientific validation of this Japanese drink, we can explore the next layer of this wisdom. Because in Japan, one habit always supports another, and the drink you've just discovered works best when paired with a simple daily movement that keeps those leg arteries open and active. After finishing the warm ginger drink, many Japanese elders follow it with a short, intentional movement routine. It's not an intense workout or a long walk, just 10 minutes of light activity designed to circulate the blood that has been gently stimulated by the drink. This habit is called Asa no Undo, or morning movement. It might seem small, but its effects on circulation are profound. Here's why. When you sit or stay still for too long, blood pools in the lower parts of your body. The veins and arteries in your legs need muscular contractions to push blood back toward the heart. Without that movement, pressure builds and circulation slows, which can contribute to stiff arteries and swelling. Japanese elders instinctively avoid this by beginning their mornings in motion. The ritual pairs perfectly with the drink, creating a natural rhythm. Warm the vessels first, then get the blood flowing. Take, for example, a 71-year-old woman in Okinawa who begins her day the same way every morning. After drinking her ginger tea, she steps outside and walks around her small garden, stretching her calves and ankles, touching the leaves of her plants as she moves. This is her form of meditation and circulation training at the same time. It's simple, quiet, and effective. Research from the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology confirms that short bursts of activity like this, even just 5 to 10 minutes twice a day, can increase blood flow in the legs by over 20% and reduce arterial stiffness over time. The Japanese approach isn't about burning calories, it's about maintaining flow. Movements are slow, deliberate, and mindful. It's the same philosophy behind Rajyo Taiso, a radio-guided exercise routine practiced in parks and living rooms across Japan for almost a century. The exercises involve gentle stretching, lifting the heels, bending the knees, and moving the arms to stimulate every part of the body. Older adults often do them while chatting with neighbors, turning exercise into social connection, another factor proven to reduce inflammation and stress hormones. You don't need to live in Japan to benefit from this. The key is to make your movement as natural and consistent as drinking your morning beverage. Right after finishing your ginger tea, stand up, roll your shoulders, stretch your legs, or walk to the end of the street. The warmth of the drink will have relaxed your blood vessels, and the movement will push oxygen-rich blood through them, reinforcing the effect. The lesson here is that health isn't built in a single act. It's built in the sequence of small, intentional actions. Drink to awaken your blood, move to sustain it. Together, they form a simple but powerful daily ritual that supports leg circulation and keeps you mobile long after 60. Now, while movement and warmth are key, there's another piece of Japanese wisdom that strengthens this foundation: a unique food that works from the inside out to support your arteries at a cellular level. Among the many foods that shape Japan's remarkable longevity, one stands out for its ability to support blood flow and protect arteries: natto. At first glance, natto doesn't look impressive. It's a sticky, fermented soybean dish with a strong aroma that often surprises foreigners. But inside this humble food lies an enzyme so unique that scientists named it after its source: nattokinase. This enzyme has been studied for decades for its ability to help prevent blood clots and maintain clean, flexible arteries. Natto has been a breakfast staple in Japan for more than 1,000 years. Traditionally eaten with rice, soy sauce, and a hint of mustard, it's more than just a food. It's a form of natural medicine. When soybeans ferment with a bacterium called Bacillus subtilis, the process creates nattokinase, vitamin K2, and other compounds that support circulation and vascular health. Together, they help reduce fibrin, a protein involved in clot formation, and improve how smoothly blood travels through the arteries, especially in the legs. A recent clinical study published by the Japan Bioscience Laboratory in 2024 found that daily consumption of nattokinase led to a measurable decrease in arterial plaque buildup in older adults. Participants over 60 who ate a small serving of natto or took nattokinase supplements experienced a 30% reduction in blood clotting factors after 8 weeks. Researchers observed improved elasticity in arteries of the legs, suggesting a real physiological benefit for circulation and mobility. The beauty of natto lies in its subtlety. It doesn't act like a drug that forces results. It works slowly, supporting the body's own repair mechanisms. This aligns perfectly with the Japanese philosophy of gentle, steady care rather than aggressive intervention. The people of Japan don't see food as separate from medicine. Each meal is an opportunity to maintain harmony and prevent imbalance. If you're not used to natto's flavor or texture, don't worry. Its benefits can also be found in high-quality nattokinase supplements, which are available in many countries. But the key idea remains the same. Incorporate natural, enzyme-rich foods that keep your blood clean and your arteries supple. Think of it as giving your circulatory system a light tune-up every day. For seniors seeking to keep their legs strong and mobile, adding natto or a similar fermented food twice a week can make a noticeable difference over time. It's not an instant cure, but a quiet form of protection that works beneath the surface, day after day. By combining the morning ginger drink, light daily movement, and enzyme-rich foods like natto, Japanese elders create a system of prevention that protects their circulation on multiple levels. And as we move deeper into their wisdom, we'll see that what they do with their bodies, their posture, their daily rhythm, is just as vital as what they consume. Beyond diet and drink, one of the most overlooked secrets of Japanese longevity lies in how they move through daily life. It's not only about exercise, it's about posture, routine, and awareness of the body's flow. In Japan, older adults rarely spend long hours completely still. Even simple acts like sitting on the floor or rising slowly from a kneeling position engage the muscles of the legs and improve blood return to the heart. This quiet activity keeps circulation active all day, not just during formal exercise. In many Japanese homes, traditional furniture sits low to the ground. People often eat at short tables or sit on cushions called zabuton. Standing up from that position requires using the thigh and calf muscles, gently strengthening them with every meal. These movements are a natural form of resistance training, improving muscle tone and stimulating arterial function without the need for equipment. Scientists call this kind of low-intensity activity incidental exercise, and it has powerful cumulative effects on vascular health. A study from Nagoya University in 2022 found that seniors who practiced floor-based sitting and standing several times a day showed significantly better blood flow in their lower limbs than those who used chairs exclusively. The researchers explained that these repetitive, controlled movements help prevent venous pooling, the buildup of blood in the legs that often leads to swelling, fatigue, and clot risk. In other words, every time a Japanese elder stands from the floor, they're also exercising their arteries. There's also a cultural aspect to these movements. The Japanese concept of seiza, sitting upright on the knees, teaches patience, balance, and alignment. Though traditional seiza can be uncomfortable for beginners, modern adaptations like sitting on a low stool or cushion provide similar benefits. What matters most is posture, keeping the spine tall, breathing deeply, and allowing blood to circulate freely from the torso to the legs. It's a mindful relationship between movement and stillness. For someone over 60, this practice can easily fit into everyday life. Instead of spending long stretches on the couch, try sitting on a cushion for a few minutes each day, then rising slowly, using your legs rather than your hands for support. This small effort strengthens the same muscles responsible for pumping blood through your arteries. Over time, it can help maintain leg strength, balance, and independence. What's powerful about the Japanese approach is how seamlessly it fits into their daily rhythm. There's no need for special equipment or intense routines, just mindful motion repeated throughout the day. It's a living form of prevention, one that keeps both body and spirit engaged. And as we've seen, each habit connects naturally to the next. The drink prepares the vessels, movement awakens them, and diet nourishes them. But there's still one more essential secret the Japanese follow, one that most people around the world overlook, yet it protects their legs more than any other daily choice. The next piece of Japanese wisdom may sound deceptively simple, yet it's one of the most powerful protectors of circulation: never staying still for too long. In Japan, the act of remaining motionless for extended periods, especially sitting, is quietly avoided, even among the elderly. This may seem ordinary, but it's a cultural safeguard against what scientists now call sitting disease. The Japanese have intuitively known for generations that immobility weakens the blood's flow, especially in the legs, and can silently lead to clogged arteries. Modern research supports this wisdom. A 2023 study from Osaka University followed adults over 60 who spent more than 8 hours a day seated. The results were striking. They had twice the risk of developing leg artery blockages compared to those who stood or walked briefly every hour. Even small bursts of movement, just 2 minutes of standing or calf stretching, significantly improved circulation and reduced swelling in the lower limbs. In Japanese cities, this habit is woven into everyday life. Elderly citizens routinely walk to nearby shops, use public transportation, and take stairs rather than elevators. In small towns, it's common to see seniors tending their gardens, hanging laundry, or simply sweeping their entryways several times a day. These short, purposeful activities act as micro breaks, resetting the body's blood flow and preventing stagnation. It's not exercise in the formal sense. It's a lifestyle built on motion. Contrast that with many Western habits where long hours are spent sitting, watching television, reading, or working at a desk. The stillness may feel restful, but it quietly strains the body. Blood pressure rises in the legs, the arteries narrow slightly, and over time, plaque buildup accelerates. The Japanese avoid this trap not through discipline, but through design. Their environments encourage natural movement. Homes are smaller, daily errands require walking, and cultural etiquette often involves standing to greet others or serve tea. This awareness extends even to technology. In several Japanese community centers, digital clocks ring softly every hour, prompting participants to stand, stretch, and walk a few steps. It's a national reminder that stillness must always be balanced by motion. Doctors there even have a saying, "Move before you must." For older adults worldwide, the lesson is clear. Set gentle reminders to stand, flex your ankles, or take a few steps every half hour. Avoid crossing your legs for long periods, and when possible, elevate your feet to aid blood return. These simple actions mirror the natural rhythm of Japanese elders who rarely let an hour pass without moving. This is the hidden alert that completes their system of prevention. Never let your blood go silent. Because when your body stays in motion, your arteries stay alive. With these 5 habits, warm drinks, gentle activity, nourishing foods, mindful posture, and regular movement, you now hold the essence of how Japanese elders keep their circulation strong. But before we close, let's bring everything together into a single, practical plan you can begin today. Let's pause for a moment and tie everything together. You've now seen 5 habits, each simple, each deeply rooted in Japanese tradition, that together form a complete system for keeping your arteries clear and your legs strong after 60. None of them are extreme. None require expensive products or hours of training. Their power lies in consistency and balance, the same values that define Japanese longevity itself. First, the warm ginger drink. It awakens your circulation every morning, gently expanding your blood vessels and preparing your body for movement. It's a small act of renewal that reconnects you to your health the moment you wake up. Second, the short morning walk or light stretching, the movement that keeps your freshly activated blood flowing smoothly through your legs. Third, the nourishing food like natto or other fermented soy, which works from the inside to maintain clean arteries and support the natural balance of your circulatory system. Fourth, the lifestyle of mindful posture, how sitting low or standing slowly strengthens leg muscles and improves blood return to the heart. And finally, the hidden alert, never remaining still for too long, the quiet discipline that prevents blood from stagnating and arteries from hardening. Each habit reinforces the others. The drink warms the body for movement. Movement helps deliver nutrients from food. Posture strengthens the legs that keep you mobile. And short, frequent motion prevents damage from stillness. Together, they create a rhythm, a living cycle of prevention that works because it respects how the body naturally functions. If we translate this into daily action, it might look like this. Begin your morning with a cup of warm ginger water. Afterward, walk or stretch for 10 minutes, letting that warmth spread through your legs. During meals, include a small portion of fermented food like natto or miso soup. When sitting, choose positions that keep your muscles slightly active. And every hour, stand and move, even briefly. This is how Japanese elders keep the flow of life, both literal and symbolic, moving within them. The message here is hopeful. You don't need drastic measures to protect your circulation. You only need awareness and repetition. These habits don't demand strength, they build it. They don't consume time. They give it back by extending your mobility, your freedom, and your confidence. Think of your body as a flowing river. When the water moves, it stays clear. When it stagnates, it grows heavy and clouded. The Japanese approach ensures that the river of your life keeps moving, clear, light, and full of energy. And now, as we bring these lessons together, there's one final step to make this knowledge truly yours. A moment to reflect, to connect, and to decide how you'll begin today. Because the real change doesn't start in Japan. It starts in your own home, in the simple actions you choose to repeat tomorrow morning. You now hold the essence of a timeless Japanese philosophy, one that keeps elders walking freely, living independently, and aging with grace. But knowledge means little without action. So before we end, take a deep breath and think about your own daily rhythm. Picture your mornings, your meals, and the moments when you sit still. Which of the habits you've learned could fit most naturally into your life? The warm ginger drink to awaken your blood? The gentle walk afterward? The bowl of natto to nourish your arteries? The posture practice that strengthens your legs? Or perhaps the commitment to never sit still for too long? There's no need to change everything at once. The Japanese way is patient. Choose one habit today and make it part of your morning routine. Once it feels natural, add another. What matters most is not speed, but constancy. The body doesn't transform through intensity. It transforms through repetition. The same small act, done each day, reshapes the rhythm of your circulation and the health of your legs. Many viewers who start this journey report something subtle at first. Their legs feel lighter, their steps easier, their energy more stable throughout the day. Within weeks, those quiet signals of improvement grow stronger. Science confirms what experience shows. Consistent warmth, movement, and nourishment help arteries stay open and flexible, even in advanced age. And yet, This is not only about blood flow, it's about confidence and independence. Every step you take with comfort is a declaration that age has not taken your vitality. The Japanese elders who inspired these habits don't live longer just by chance. They live with intention. They understand that motion is life, and life must be honored with small, caring rituals. So as we close, take this as an invitation. Begin your own version of this Japanese routine tomorrow morning. Brew your ginger tea. Take those 10 mindful minutes of movement and remember that every warm sip and gentle step is a gift to your future self. You are not too old to improve circulation. You are not too late to restore flow. Your arteries respond to care at any age. Now I'd love to know, have you ever tried any of these Japanese habits before? Which one feels most achievable for you? Share your thoughts in the comments. This channel is a space for real people, learning and healing together. I read every message because your stories matter. They keep this community alive. Thank you for watching, for caring about your health, and for believing in small steps that lead to great change. If this message inspired you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who deserves stronger legs and a longer life. And when you're ready to keep learning, click the next video to discover 3 more Japanese habits that protect the heart and extend vitality well into your 70s and beyond.